made for off-road.
An officer then races to another roadway to prevent Isaiah from crossing.
At least not
but
how
in
they
doing
trying to
so,
say.
almost kills him.
Come on! What's the matter with you? There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
What it do, nephew? It's your Uncle Lou. And I'm coming at you with something that I'm scared of these things, dude. Now, this is a video by the channel dropped Lazaresco. All right, link to the channel will be down in the description as usual. When cops lose control of police dogs. Now, y'all know how I feel. Every time we watch these body cam videos and they say, hey, you better stop if it's a dog. Better stop. Gonna get the dog. Hey, I hear that. I'm stop, drop, roll, whatever you need me to do, copper. I'm doing it all, okay? There's not anything else you need to tell me. So, again, this video is by Lazaresco. Let's go. Make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and your Uncle Lou. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. And then make sure you hit that subscription with that notification bell because we on the way to 10K in 2025. You tripping if you don't think we gonna get there, well? Now, without further ado, hiss, your Uncle Lou.
Oh, God damn it! Get the dog off of it! Louie, low! Louie! You're fine.
These were moments when cops lost control of their K9 units, starting with an officer opening the door of a squad car to take cover, only to accidentally release the K9 inside.
Hey, hey! Oh, God damn it! Louie, low!
On May 9th, 2021,
Oh my goodness, new fear unlocked. You're just a bystander taking footage.
two K9
Banger, hit the like button.
officers were tracking down a stolen white
This is
truck.
crazy.
They quickly located the stolen vehicle and initiated a high-risk traffic stop. One of the K9 officers exited his squad car with his K9 to assist, while the other K9 remained inside the other squad car.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Jesus.
Hands! If you run, you're gonna get bit by the dog. Okay.
And he not running.
Hey, hold right here.
Oh, there's somebody in the truck.
Hey!
Everything was going according to plan until the third officer arrived.
No, there's a dog there. Hey, hey! Oh, God damn it! Louie, low! Louie! Louie, low! Cover the car! Cover the car!
Bro. Dude.
If that Red Bull he was sipping on initially didn't give him any wings, the K9 that's mauling him might. While this K9 is back inside the squad car, the other handler is still trying to get his K9 off of a suspect who, mind you, is not the one who stole that white truck. The carjacker is still sitting in the driver's seat of the stolen vehicle with his hands out of the window. This guy was only seen talking to the carjacker. Nonetheless, the K9 refuses to let go, ignoring every command, causing his handler to utilize a metal bite release bar, which eventually does the trick.
Damn it!
Bruh. I know you're doing what I'm doing right now. I've been doing this since I seen that. Listen, I've been holding my arm like fuck since I seen that. I know you are too. You gotta leave a light.
Turns out
You
that
did
guy
it.
had nothing to do with the carjacking at all. So there's a high likelihood a lawsuit came out of this. However, I couldn't find anything definitive, so I really hope that guy got some kind of compensation. The K9 attacked without command and did not comply with commands to let go. Therefore, the K9 was temporarily removed, and the K9 handler was reassigned to other patrol duties until he and his K9 were recertified in all training areas. The carjacker was arrested, but they gatekeep his charges, just as they have with information about whether there was an actual lawsuit. Regardless, a lot of money is on the table in a case like this. In this next case, the K9...
Okay, before we go any further, K9, anybody with K9 law enforcement information, I have a question. I do not want to lose it. So I know how he mentioned how the K9 and the K9 officer, they have to go and do training together. Is there ever situations where the officer will get another K9? I know, of course, when the dog like passes or they get put down or something like that, or retired or whatever the case may be, but do they, like in scenarios like that, and they see like maybe the dog's just not able to train, like do you just go and just give them a new dog, or no, you have to train this dog up? Just let me know down below, please.
And ignored the suspect and attacked the officers instead.
Whoa.
On April 18th, 2023, Florida police pursued 23-year-old Isaiah, who was observed driving recklessly at speeds over 130 miles per hour. Approximately 2 minutes later, the high-speed chase ended abruptly when Isaiah lost control of his car while attempting to dodge traffic at another light. An officer tried to follow him, but quickly realized something was wrong.
That's crazy, bro.
Having quickly pulled his K9 off his colleague's arm, the handler maintains a tight grip on the dog's collar while pursuing Isaiah on foot. Meanwhile, the rest of the police officers arrive at the crash scene and collide with each other, escalating the situation to become increasingly chaotic and embarrassing.
Yeah, that thing looks crazy. This is hectic. Frame damage. Frame damage to that whole vehicle. Them things are not made for off-road.
An officer then races to another roadway to prevent Isaiah from crossing.
At least not
but
how
in
they
doing
try to
so,
take.
almost kills him.
I'm sorry, this cord hit that. That wasn't me. I didn't click that. It was the cord. This is a little charger cord. Whew. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Wasn't me getting scared or nothing. That's crazy, though.
After Isaiah narrowly escaped being flattened by a semi-truck, they release another K9 unit.
Shoot the dog! Shoot the dog! Shoot the dog!
What? That dog dumb as hell. Bro, what's the point of the dog at that point? You got him. Just for the fun of it? It's like they're trying to make him bite him.
Remember the Keystone Cops? These officers are just as incompetent. If I re-edit it with some additional touches, it would look like a remastered episode of the Keystone Cops.
Yeah, he got off on him, though. It does look silly.
The passenger in the car that Isaiah crashed into was injured and taken to the hospital. The officer who had been attacked sustained bite wounds on his arm. While these wounds healed relatively well, they left permanent scars. Officers who remained at the scene to search Isaiah's vehicle discovered 2 guns and marijuana. Isaiah was arrested and charged with speeding, reckless driving, hit and run, fleeing, possession of marijuana, and resisting arrest. In December 2023, he was arrested again, this time
Damn.
on charges of
Come on, Isaiah. What?
first-degree felony murder and second-degree attempted murder. Although Isaiah might have deserved it, many innocent people are also
Oh, nah, man. I don't be liking to see that stuff, man. Come on, man.
bitten by
Damn.
K9 units that disobey commands to let go.
You're fine.
On September 23rd, 2017, 3 officers were looking for 2 burglary suspects with the help of a K9 unit. What happened next led to a major overhaul in how police officers use K9 units today.
Hey, this is tense. Like I'm hiding in that garbage bin. It found me.
Oh, there's a lady. Out, out.
Please.
Yep.
Help me.
The K9 sank its teeth deep into 52-year-old Desiree Collins, who was just taking out her trash. You can hear the officers scream the command out over and over again, but the K9 doesn't let go until nearly 30 seconds later.
We'll get you some medicine.
Ooh, you see the white meat.
What did I do to him?
Nothing. It's not your fault. Just take a seat over here, okay?
That was just a random lady?
Sit down.
Oh, that's not even who they're going for.
Due to this incident, K9 officers are now required to test their control over their K9s at least twice a month. Those who don't meet the training standards will be removed from patrol duties. Desiree suffered multiple bite wounds on her only functioning arm, as her other arm had been partially amputated due to burns she sustained as a child. However, her life improved somewhat after receiving $520,000 in compensation, which she was very pleased with. Additionally, her wounds healed relatively well. This next case is an intense good cop, bad cop type of situation.
Oh my
Unfortunately
goodness.
for the suspect, the bad cop had full authority over the K9 unit.
Get the dog off of it! On the ground! Get the dog off of it! On the ground!
On July 4th, 2023 in Ohio, an officer attempted to stop a semi-truck because of a missing mud flap. Unaware of the reason, the young 23-year-old driver...
Hold on. Before I go any further, all right, I just want to say some shit. Like, I know the DOT, I get it. The rules, the road, you got to be safe, okay? You guys, you do your inspections. Thorough inspections. Y'all try to overlook shit like that. A missing mud flap. They do not dick around with shit like that. They literally say that. Like, if that happens during an inspection, that shit over with. Like, this dude must have fucking ran. He had to have ran for it after. He must have known. But it's like, why would you run in a semi? I don't know.
Stop a semi-truck because of a missing
Kinda
mud
ridiculous,
flap.
too.
Unaware of the reason, the young 23-year-old driver, Jadarius, hesitated to pull over, fearing he might become the next viral hashtag. This fear was intensified by the recent brutal death of Tyre Nichols, who, despite being unarmed and compliant, was beaten to death by officers. This incident had heightened general anxiety about being pulled over, even for minor issues. As Jadarius continued driving, the officer called for backup, and Jadarius called his mother, who said, "If you didn't do anything wrong, then pull over and everything should be fine."
Yes, straightforward. It's going to be because there's all, it's like county line. You'll see there's several
Yo, we're at the point of no return, dude. Y'all seeing this shit? Dude, imagine like if he would have just stopped where he was already stopped at, this wouldn't be here. But now we're here, and it's like in your mind you're like, I stopped, but it's just like, dude, oh my lord.
Okay, I'm coming to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
He's going again. You're not even gonna get away
Jadarius
from
was
them.
about to comply, but when he sees the officers with their guns drawn, he becomes too frightened to step out and flees the scene. Terrified for his life, he dials 911 and tells the dispatcher, "I don't know why they're trying to kill me." The dispatcher replies, "They're not trying to kill you." "Yes, they are. I don't feel safe stopping." Jadarius insists. Realizing he can't outrun the
I
numerous
understand.
officers pursuing him, Jadarius eventually gives in and pulls over again.
Seeing rifles like that, you kind of at target practice.
Come to me! Get on the f***ing ground or I'm gonna send the dog.
What? Wait, why?
You're gonna get the f***ing dog sick. Get on the ground or you're gonna get bit. Come to me, man!
One officer repeatedly commands Jadarius to walk toward him, while the K9 officer shouts for him to get on the ground. Confused and unsure, Jadarius raises his hands, believing that this universal sign of surrender is his safest option. Unfortunately, this decision leads to disastrous consequences.
Oh,
Please, K9, you're gonna get bit.
Do not.
Please, K9, you're gonna get bit.
Don't release the dog.
Final chance, you're gonna get bit.
Do not release the dog with his hands up.
Scream it to him.
Sir, cheer.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't.
Nah, here. Stealing.
Do not.
On the ground.
The dog ran past him. Before we get into this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. The dog ran past him. This is crazy. Oh my goodness.
His hands up. Don't.
The dog ran by the guy. The guy is over here. He's like over behind the screen towards the left. The dog runs towards the officers. He lucky he ain't get popped by the officers. They probably trained to not do that, right? But look how the officer, the guy who's body camera watching, how he gives the command. He gives the command, like sweep the leg. Look.
Stealing.
Do not.
German.
On the ground. On the ground.
Do not.
The whole war.
On the ground.
Get the dog off of him.
Get it off. Oh, please. Get the dog. Get it off and don't take my horse. Out the dog. Out the cab. Out the cab.
I can't. This is, oh my gosh. That is crazy. That thing is eating it like a damn baby back rib, dude. Fuck.
On the ground. We're reaching. Get it out. 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 I play football. Please. I play football.
Get the
Please.
dog.
Get it out.
The dog is still on him, bro.
Please stop it. Hurt his dog.
Oh my goodness. Are we allowed to at least see like a piece of that injury? At least I'm curious. Because that's
The
gnarly.
K9 handler was later identified as Officer Ryan Speakman, though his presence at the scene that day remains
that.
unclear. Officer Speakman did not hear the warnings to withhold the dog. Regardless, deploying the K9 was excessive, as Jadarius, with his hands raised, did not pose a significant threat. This incident sparked a conflict between the two groups of officers.
I don't know why they seem like pissed off at me.
I don't know.
You're the K9 officer?
He didn't comply. I gave him 3 commands. I told him, final warning. If you don't get on the ground, you're gonna get the dog.
Was that not loud enough?
You said it 3 or 4 multiple times.
I don't know why they seem mad at me for it. He wasn't complying. I mean, am I wrong?
Yes.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Them things look so sweet, but they're so vicious.
I can't.
Bro, I have handcuffs on. What am I doing to you?
You could kick somebody. I don't want you to
I'm
kick
gonna kick.
anybody.
I'm not gonna kick nobody. I just got
Relax,
bit by a
man.
dog.
I understand that. Just
Man, you
calm
don't
down.
understand.
Good boy.
You don't
Facts.
understand. Did you get bit by a dog?
You didn't comply, so you got the dog.
Nobody's trying to hurt you.
No, don't do
Just let a
that.
dog bite me.
I mean, I'm not crazy. You guys could hear me giving loud commands. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie. I like to sit. I like to think in this situation, I'd probably be talking so much shit. Like, I'd probably be talking so much shit. But at the same time, it's like, bro, they can do whatever they want. They might get another dog to come and just sick me.
he wasn't giving up.
Eat my shit like an appetizer. Fucking
The only reason he
Applebee's
started going to the
special.
ground is because he seen the dog coming after him. I mean, I'm not
Who
stopping
laughing?
him. Right. He was like, I think whoever was yelling down there, this guy was like, no, here, this guy.
It was later confirmed that Officer Speakman had indeed heard the other officers' warnings, but chose to ignore them. Jadarius was taken to a nearby hospital before being transferred to
fucking
jail on a charge of failure to...
That is a crazy photo. I hope to use this as the thumbnail. This is insane.
comply, a fourth-degree felony. While it remains unclear whether Jadarius sustained lasting injuries, it is evident that he feared for his life that day. Following a thorough investigation, Officer Speakman was fired and Jadarius received $225,000 in compensation, secured by civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who had previously represented the family of George Floyd. In the following case, Vancouver police were making an arrest when the K9 handler suddenly lost sight of his K9.
Oh my God!
Right. Wait, what you mean? The dog
On
loose?
September 22nd, 2019, Nathan...
Yo, guys, I'm not even gonna lie. I know I keep pausing it. Lazaresco, this is a really good video. Like, I like the way this is put together. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Lux was recording an arrest from his second-floor apartment when he noticed a police dog suddenly crossing the street at full speed. The K9 charged towards an individual walking on the sidewalk across the street who had nothing to do with the crime scene further down the road. The K9 handler and another officer ran over while repeatedly shouting the command, "Heel." The K9 did not obey, and it took considerable effort to release its grip from the man's arm. The man suffered minor injuries and refused hospital treatment. There was likely a lawsuit over this incident, but I found little to no updates on the case, except that the K9 unit was removed from duty during the internal investigation. In the next case, the officer was
I would have milked that
so violent with a teenager that his own K9 decided to attack him rather than the potential suspect.
That's interesting.
On March 28, 2022, in Panama City Beach, Florida, a popular party destination for college students, a K9 unit officer was yelling at a group of young people. While a female officer was arresting someone, the K9 officer was ensuring that none of the arrested person's friends would intervene. At that moment, the K9 officer decided to make an example out of an innocent young man to demonstrate his authority and strength.
I see a dog, I'm gone. Look at that dog.
Those dogs are trained to bite hard, so that K9 could have seriously injured the officer. However, it seemed more like a warning bite to make him back off. When identities are not released, updates are often not provided either. While that K9 knew what to do, this next K9 was confused and ended up doing the most unexpected thing.
Well, what do I think happened? What's it do? What did it do?
On August 6, 2015, an officer conducted a vehicle inspection on 70-year-old Clyde Gebeline, who seemed agitated and in a hurry.
I gotta get going.
Well, you're gonna have to wait until we're done with the inspection.
I'm not gonna wait either.
Well, you'll have to.
No, I don't have to.
Yes, sir, you do.
Don't tell me, hey, I have to.
No.
I'll get in that truck and leave.
Well, that's fine, but then I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Go ahead.
You're staying here, sir. You're not leaving.
I'm leaving.
The officer then follows Clyde for about 10 minutes before stopping again. 2 additional officers arrive as backup, including a K9 officer who immediately commands his dog to attack.
Wow. Okay, what's the dog? Bites his head? Why aren't they getting the dog? The dog is still on his head. Did y'all see how that... Bro, I know y'all can't see it because this was recorded with a fucking flip-flop. But look at this shit. Look. I know, just follow me. This is just imagine the shape of the dog's head right here, right? Just watch how it just like it, you know, when you eat, like I said, like a baby back rib, like when you tearing it apart, like watch.
Clyde was taken to a nearby hospital and later transferred to jail on charges of fleeing an officer, resisting arrest, and operating a commercial motor vehicle without a license. He was released the following day on a $500 cash bond. Unfortunately, the head injury caused him permanent damage. Judge Gregory Huber dismissed 2 of the charges in September 2015, and in June 2016, the remaining charge was also dropped after Clyde met the terms of a court agreement. Clyde subsequently filed a lawsuit citing pain, permanent scarring to his head, medical medical expenses, and business losses. He requested that the court determine the amount of damages he should receive, though this information remains private. Clyde passed away at home on June 5th, 2023 at the age of 76 with his family by his side. May he rest in peace. If you like this video, you might also enjoy watching.
Yo, I actually really did like this video. I wouldn't be surprised if I do another video by Lazaresco. Shout out to you, and shout out to you, nephew and niece. I appreciate y'all tapping in with your Uncle Lou. We on the way. We on the way to 47 right now. Probably before. No. I know for sure. By February, we're gonna be at 5K, and I'm just thinking about it. We'll probably be at the doorstep of 5K. I don't know if we'll be exactly there, but y'all been going crazy. But if we get a 5K though, I just really wanted to stop and thank you. I know I do it all the time, but like I really want to thank you guys, man. Like I never would have thought 5,000 subs. Like that's crazy, but I'm not gonna slow down. I'm not gonna waste no more time. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, and trust me, I do have more in store. Now, without further ado, nephew and niece, catch you in the next one.